start for the Bucks. Still without a basket in the game. And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He doesn't get the second one. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now here's Barnes. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Durant deciding where to go with it. Okoro up top. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And here's Brown outside. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Clingan with it. He's picked up by KD. And that one's good. Barnes
so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Gafford. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors. Shoots it. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Okoro. The 3 from KD. And Clingan pulls it down.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Durant. Pass to Okoro. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. He got it up. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Bucks trailed by 8. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
You are not going to find too many better in the mid-range than Kyrie Irving.
Outside Durant. To the middle. Serbiak up top. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Okoro. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Okoro's got his first bucket of the night. On the wing, Irving. On the wing, Barnes. Barnes the screen. Pass to Clingan. Irving surveying the floor. Wide open. Again, Irving missing.
All all alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Gafford with the ball. Snatched away. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, if you allow him to work in space, turn the lights out.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Bucks trail by 8. It's Durant on the wing. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Screen by Olynyk. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Pass to Gafford. Over to the left wing. KD a screen. Down low. Boucher with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. McCollum outside. Here's Walter. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Again, McCollum missing.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Raptors leading by 10. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Latrey bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Here's KD. KD, so efficient in there.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Pass to LeVert. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Toronto needs to get off the shot. McCollum, no good. Bucks trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. To the paint. Durant with the steal. .23 seconds left here in the second. They set the pick. Pass to Okoro. Shoots over Walter. Okoro's shot is off. McCollum outside. Out to the right wing. For 3, Olynyk. And so it's Toronto holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Inside, O'Neal. And he uses the glass on the layup. O'Neal's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Toronto. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Outside for KD. That 3 off the mark. Raptors leading by 13. Pass to McCollum. Takes the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCollum's got 8.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Bucks trailed by 13. Durant down the lane. Pass to Dunn. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. KD drives in. And Boucher sends it back. LeVert in the corner. Back to McCollum. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. O'Neal outside. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Brown. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Outside Durant. Pass to Okoro. To the inside. Got a hand on it.
And with every swat, Clingan is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Left side, Irving. Overdone. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. There's 1:54 left in the third. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. So what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
On the wing, Brown. There's O'Neal with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Pass to Irving. Here's Minot. Dunn covering. Here's Irving. Again, Toronto.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
And here is O'Neal. Pass to Brown. And there's the drive. Looking to end the run. Royce O'Neal, and that's good. O'Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And here's Irving. 14 points for him. Wiggins outside. Back to Irving. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half. And stolen by Barnes. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Bucks trail by 20. Outside Durant. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Durant wide open, he fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. McCollum no good. And the Bucks with possession here. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
And the shot is good.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Pass to Durant. Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Gafford. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Nice move. And Gafford throws it down.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Irving with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Klingon. Shoots. Deflected by Gafford.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
Now Brown. Now Gafford. Here's Dunn. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Irving drives in. Barnes with it. .146 left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. And taken away by Brown. Fast break, Milwaukee. And Gafford throws it down.
Defensive foul.
How about the hands and anticipation defensively by Jaylen Brown? Part of what makes him special.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
It's stolen by Brown. And here we go, the Bucks running again. Here's Durant.
Raptors ball.
1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Raptors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Toronto.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Durant. Back to Dunn. 6 to shoot. It's Brown with the drive.
The assist. Isaac Okoro.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
자기 갈게. 지호 좀 플리즈. 오케이.